Hey, how often do you scroll through your old chats or photos? I think we all love this nostalgic feeling even from bizarre or stressful situations. And I feel like some events in our lives seem funny or great just because we start to forget some details about our lives. And that's what happened to TikTok. I believe that we made ourselves forget what TikTok looked like in 2020. It's not like anyone's saying that TikTok was great. No, we all agree that it was cringy. But in reality, it's not just cringy, it's horrible. To be honest, it's on the same level as Gen Alpha brain rot content. For example, did you realize that all those strange anime moves were born in 2020? And it's not the worst one. I'm not really into anime, so I'm not sure if people in there really talk like that. I know that they like showing off their tongues, but for what? It's not even sexy or anything, it's a tongue. They're not even doing this cool trick with a salt shaker. You don't know about it? I can't continue my video until you try it yourself. So close your eyes, open your mouth and stick your tongue out. Now imagine a salt shaker in your hand. And if you pretend like you're salting your tongue, you'll feel a salted taste. I hope you were alone in the room. I think COVID did something bad to our brain that made our satisfaction bar go so low that we were happy even with this content.
I want to see your cheeks glow red, red, red.
Imagine now saying the phrase, I wanna see your cheeks glow red, not just with a straight face, but feeling on the peak of your coolness. And we did it, and we felt like it. I wish something so simple could make me happy now. Maybe only the like on this video and subscription to my channel. It's easy and will definitely make me feel better. But if it was only anime, I wouldn't be so surprised. Because it's a cosplay and they need to live through the character, it's still cringy, but I kind of can justify that. But I have no idea why all other creators were pooping their pants from tension in their faces. To be honest, even back then that was too much for us. But we were watching it like toddlers with open mouths with saliva dripping on the floor. If you've watched TikTok in 2020, you couldn't miss those guys. They were everywhere, transforming every trend at the time into a new psychedelic horror movie. I even remember the exact comment someone wrote under one of their posts roasting them. I can't believe I remember this, but always forget how to write and pronounce the word Jiwawawalariri. And to be honest, their content didn't change that much. I guess 2020 hit some people harder than I thought. But I'd like to spread cringe on all creators equally. These guys weren't the problem, it just was considered to be something normal. Like, what the hell is that? I can't explain you what's going on there, but I bet her jaw was sore after that. I just wanna... Can you please do a normal video? Who birthed this child? And even though the only thing this video has created is violence and hate, it still got 35 million views. I don't know who and when decided that it was cute or funny making those strange faces, but I've never realized how many of those videos were posted every day. Wouldn't lie, even my level of aggression started to grow. If anyone will say how much they miss 2019 or 2020, I will just say, prove it. Watch this video for an hour and then come back to talk to me again. Everyone was so shocked by Bella Poarch having the most popular video on TikTok. But have they seen other creators? She was just less annoying. I'm obviously joking because I don't remember liking any of those videos. So there should have been something else, right? Tell me there was something else. Oh, I know, POV bathroom F-boys videos. Are you effing kidding me? What? Who is that? My stepbro, chill. Oh, your stepbro? Okay. Oh my god. What a shame that you came here with someone. POV, your psycho BF thought you were cheating on him. With a stepbro? Someone's watching too many films. And can someone explain me what that movement was? Some Scottish martial art? I assume he shot the stepbro, but it seems like he did something like this. I just think all effort was safe to fight the door. But next time I hope to see something more realistic, like a slasher. And there were so many bad boys back then. To be honest, I don't even know who seems over a maniac, but it was happening and we couldn't stop it. Hey loser, boy, you better give me that money. Hey, what? Baby, I'll get your money. Don't worry. I said hey, please stay out of this. Baby, don't do it, please. I was so curious what was happening. Like there are some flashing lights, the police are on the way. And maybe his girlfriend is like his partner in crime and they need to go away before the police come. Well, how about your boyfriend is cool bully, but you keep him under control? Oh, that's what was happening. Was dating a bully cool? What could be cooler than a guy bullying kids for lunch money? I truly can't believe that this style of acting was just to show a school fight. Wouldn't lie, that's bad. But I love those videos so much that I want to show you more of them. What do you say? I'm gonna K exclamation mark LU. Grabs me. Control yourself. Fine. Breathe, baby. Yeah, that's a great thing we're stopping to romanticize boys with anger issues. Because it's not that beautiful in real life. Love is great, but if you kiss a frog, you just kiss the frog. And if your aggressive partner tries to, you know, someone, and you come to him and say, babe, please don't do this, his only answer will be, but the best videos are those where no talking is needed. They're so cool that even beating someone up isn't necessary. Can you believe it? Am I doing it right? Tell me if you felt like these girls in the comments. When he smirked, I went pregnant with twins. Oh my gosh. But not only bad boys could make you decent pregnant. A good guy could work too. Something felt wrong in this video. Without a sound, it's not as F-boyish as it could be. Let me try doing my professional lip reading. Alright, I'm filming you. What do I say? Sassy. Kick my balls. POV, your boyfriend is Oliver and you secretly filmed him but he caught you. Oh, now I get it. What a typical Oliver. Only he would sit in the most natural pose pretending like he's doing literally nothing. What an Oliver. Random F-boy hitting on my GF. My GF. Me. In 2020, when someone was hitting on your girlfriend, you should have proved that you're actually hotter than her. And that guy should hit on you instead. Show off those veins and do the finger calling. I've heard it's a abusive gesture, that's why all proctologists are so sexy. Especially after doing this. Another trend that you might have forgotten about is walking. Yeah, I think it's from the lack of going outside. But it wasn't just anime once again. This time everyone was practicing standing in one place while walking. Or how do I say it? I don't know at what point people realized that pretending like you are an edit is cringy. But if not you are making your life appear like an edit, who else will? And for some people this trend really worked and they look like celebrity in slow motion. But for those who are not as good at moving gracefully and dancing, this trend of walking in one place made a bad joke. I don't know why, but I feel really sorry. Like, he really tried. And this particular creator, Spencer, was very popular back in 2020. And I think he had his yes queen moment, which now looks extremely funny. And when I was searching videos of him from 2020, I realized that I'm not the only one who remembers that era. So now we have 2020 Spencer core. I mean, how can you not like it? You know what I like about 2020 is that we were not scared to do stupid and cringy stuff. Like, I can't imagine any creator posting videos like this and being confident about it as much as people were before. I know it doesn't sound like a great compliment, but for me it's like when you lived with parents and you're doing your stupid dances in your room, but then they come in and you feel extremely embarrassed, but instead you post this video in the internet so a lot more people see this. You might wonder why I was doing a parody on that guy with the chewing gum. I just wanted to feel pretty at least once in my life, just like those creators in 2020. So it's time to confess. Even I tried to make a walking video. And maybe some other trends, but no showing of tongue. And I hate to do this, but I feel like you need to see it. I once tried to justify myself by saying that it was made for fun. You won't believe me, and I'm okay with it. For the background, I was living in a dorm when I was filming this, so I was so scared that my roommates will come on me being cringe. But even that didn't stop me. And there actually was another walking trend, which gladly I haven't done. This trend was not only awkward and strange and made me feel dizzy, but something weird was happening in the comments. I don't know why, but this exact trend made all people from anime community go crazy. The queen of despair never stumbles. Yunko doesn't stumble, she's queen. This is an anime sound. It's punishment time, it's punishment time, it's punishment time, it's punishment time. Luckily for you, everyone who watched this video needed to throw up a couple of times. And I'm not even talking about content. I don't know why so many videos in 2020 were so bouncy. I'm not joking right now, I felt nauseous and dizzy after watching these videos for a long time. But this trend must go on, with more and more people recreating it. Sometimes these videos might be cool if you have better vestibular apparatus than me. But if the cameraman starts to slack off and you add a goofy music, this trend looks absolutely stupid. I'm not saying that I would do better than them, but just look at them. I need to stop laughing at people after showing my dancing attempts. I'm stiffer than Pinocchio, I just want to feel better, okay? Another thing that everyone was doing back then is putting something random on your face. And there were only 3 options of makeup: clown makeup, e-girl, e-boy makeup, or slap it in your face, anything you have around yourself. It doesn't matter if your makeup really means something. Just do it with a popular sound, show off your tongue, and everyone will be satisfied with that. I wish I could film my videos like that. I was trying to solve the mystery of this makeup. Is it an e-boy witch makeup or did an eyeliner fail on his face? And by the way, this video made me feel dizzy again. Yes, I will say it as many times as I want. So, this guy was a crush of the internet as I remember. And I just want to show you the video people would get obsessed with in 2020. And fall in love, get pregnant, everything people managed to do through TikTok. Guys, I'm too broke to pay for your therapy, but make sure you get some help after seeing this. You may not see the whole spectrum of my emotions after seeing this video. But believe me, when I saw this video for the first time, my cheeks glowed red, I started writing on a place and called my aggressive boyfriend for help. I hope that those videos were some kind of satire, but I can't be sure about that. Because people were posting a lot of this content every day, every hour. It only now seems like something very uncomfortable. Back then it was normal. And speaking of the clown makeup, I can't say that this clown makeup trend was bad. If we stop concentrating on a muscle in our mouth. Seriously, can someone tell me why it was a thing? But I actually think a lot of these makeups were so creative. And so many people were posting amazing makeups every day. Which sadly I can't say about e-girl makeup and e-girl factory videos. For me, e-girls and e-boys is the most classic thing that was happening 4 years ago. And I feel like a lot of people still talk about it and can't believe that it was actually happening. That we were doing those crazy makeups to go outside. And I feel like this era was quite important. Because now you have so many different styles and cores, like coquette, office siren, and fairy core, and thousands more. Can you believe that not so long ago we didn't see an alternative to express ourselves except for drawing giant wings with red eyeshadow? Well, okay, there were other styles, but the e-girl was the most experimental. But the cringiest thing happens when all trends are combined together. And we have that mix of anime, fake confidence, walking, and e-girl makeup. I hope you remember this. I think that was the peak of the internet and we will never see anything better than this. And don't even try to prove me wrong, because everything in this video is perfect. If my grandchildren will ever ask me how my life looked like back in the days and during the pandemics, I'll show them this video, so they never ask me about it. And in my opinion, the worst thing that was happening in 2020 in TikTok is the accounts of the most popular people. I still don't understand how they managed to gain so many views and popularity by just dancing, showing strange faces and filming with each other. And I think I can't name a single person from who I know who will be subscribed to those popular creators, like Bella Porsche, Edison Ray, Lopez Brothers, and everyone else. I just want to show you some of their videos and want you to tell me why is it better than Skibidi Toilet? Why were we laughing at Gen Alpha once again? To be honest, I don't know what's worse, because all those videos for kids are made like this on purpose, to make people react on this or gross out someone, and kids are built different. But the TikTok 2020 videos are like this just because we watched them. I don't want to say that I'm ashamed of the content I used to watch, but I know all of these people, songs, trends, and I even tried some of them. And if you tell me that there was another side of TikTok, don't lie to me. You saw everything I've shown you today. There was no other side and you know it. To be honest, a lot of this content is still on TikTok. And many of those creators I've shown you today are still doing something similar to 2020 videos. I think the only problem with 2020 is that we didn't have many alternatives. But I don't think there was something bad about it. It was in the past and now it's funny to watch. That actually happens with everything that becomes old. Like it's always embarrassing to read your old notes, for example. I'm glad that this era has ended, but it was fun back then. And please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'm a small creator and it is really important for me. Bye!